Nah, fuck all those people. Hey, if you knew me in high school, fuck you.
You guys have been to high school?
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was. Oh, of course.
All right. Oops, wrong button. There we go. All right, hello everyone. This is the June Flower Power Hour, where we'll be playing 2 of June's Flowers games, Remnant
Yay.
and Labyrinth.
Dude,
Did you say Lapras like the Pokemon?
Gets me. Can you full screen for a second and on full screen?
Julian with these
Thank you.
demands.
Is it on the stream or is it on your guys' stream?
It's on our end. I don't
okay.
know if it's
Looks
on the
fine
stream.
on Twitch.
I don't know.
Okay.
Just blame Discord. Always blame Discord.
Mhm.
Damn
Just
you!
Stop moving your mouse, please. Thank you. Oh, June says it's on the stream.
No. Oh well.
It looks fine right
Okay,
now,
I'll just
though.
leave my mouse cursor. But wait, no, come back.
You really fisted the pooch tonight, Sean.
There we go. All right,
can
both
also
of these
just keep
games
on-
are
We've already
available
just bit
for
the bag
free.
and stepped out
Shut
the
up!
door.
Both of these games are available for free on itch.io. So, you know, if you like
Download them
grab
now,
Give June money.
says the hypocrite.
While we are
Sorry,
speaking
June.
of it, I'm gonna grab the links.
Thank you. All right, let's start.
What a good man. Begin. Are there talking words for Kyle to read in this one?
On
A
this one,
couple.
there's some dialogue.
Hmm.
Here is the link.
Whoa.
All right, we're a shadow friend.
Yeah. Took me a second. June says rate Labyrinth 5 stars or I'll make Labyrinth 2.
itch.io doesn't have a rating system, does it?
It does. It's just incredibly hidden and useless to almost everyone.
Oh, perfect.
But it still counts for, like, developer clout, algorithm magic. Alright, so this is Remnants. Most things in this everywhere are interactable, like any good adventure game should be. So, like, every
nice.
object on the screen has lore, including that bowl. Very important bowl, remember that.
I love this room.
Nosebleed Patrol.
Also, while we're at it, this is the general link to the itch.io page. This is going to be the second game we're covering today. You can find that one here.
Colors
down
aren't real.
below.
I don't know if you can, like, pin messages,
Whoa.
and
No, you cannot.
of course you can.
Hmm.
I love this Pink Floyd looking design room.
This is wild.
What kind of ASMR do you want, Addy? I can scratch my beard a little bit if you want.
Do you have facial hair now?
I don't have a beard anymore.
I can scratch my beard a little bit with this lockpick. I don't think it's coming across.
Can everyone hear the game, by the way? I don't know what the volumes look
I
like.
think I have mine turned down.
You don't matter because you have Discord.
I can
Fine.
absolutely hear it, and the bass is puckering my butthole.
Perfect.
ASMR puckered butthole, please.
So, another question. Stream chat, do you have artifacts on the screen? Because it's a little smushed for me, but that could be European to the US.
Pretty sure that's just the Discord because it looks okay on the stream for me.
Alright, cool.
I like the plant room. I like weird
Bleep.
natural life.
Bleep,
rooms.
you didn't
What?
even read that one!
He doesn't know how, Julian.
I read fast.
Not
he
that
doesn't-
fast!
I'll slow
no.
down.
I'm the best reader. I have the
This
best
isn't an
literacy.
end-user license agreement.
There might be one somewhere. We don't know.
Yeah, and neither do you, because you don't actually
Some would
read.
say I read the most books. I read all the books. The libraries say I am a book.
Bleep
We have the
talking about
greatest-
leftist theory, and the only thing he's
gr-
read was the
greatest
actual title
literacy.
page of Communist Manifesto.
That's all you need.
2 centuries of dried blood.
You need that and the Urban Dictionary entry of Manifesto.
All right, and we have an inventory. Also, like any good adventure game.
Is there moon logic puzzles?
No.
What
Oh.
is Moon Logic?
Any Sierra game.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
It's logic that only makes sense to the moon people.
Okay.
Ah, rats,
Kyle,
sir.
this game is actually good. Not
I know, but
gonna
I was reading the rats because it says rats.
No. I mean, because you're asking for Moon Logic puzzles.
Rats.
I'm not saying that the Sierra games were bad. They had some moon logic.
Moon Logic is generally bad.
Wow, racist.
Okay, I'll take that one. I'll take the L.
I don't remember there being so much font color.
The colors are awesome.
Mhm.
June, what did you do the art in? What program?
Isn't it the pixel art program?
Like, I mean, was it like? Is this in
Model
RPG
something.
Maker? Or is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sprite.
ASC. Oh, okay.
How do you pronounce that? I always
I
say
say
I don't know.
Sprite
Sprite.
because I forget half of the words.
I just think it's a pun on a sprite, and that's why I call it a sprite.
Oh, okay. It is RPG Maker.
Yep, it's RPG Maker 2003, which is the one that they like added all the modern features to, which is why I can play this on more than a 640 by 480 window.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So this pinball table was my idea.
Mata says it totally looks like a bleep genre game, and that's correct. That's also what I said about Labyrinth. In my lengthy post to June. Yeah, whatever happened to the what's it called, VX version?
MV.
They made
MV,
VX
yeah.
and then VX Ace and then MV, and then there's another new version coming out very soon.
What happened to those?
They're still around.
Yeah, but I mean, are they? I'm pretty sure I own one of them. I just never use it.
Yeah, humble bundle.
The newer
June says
versions.
VX Ace is still being used.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
The newer versions are arguably worth it if you already own like any of the modern versions of RPG Maker. So basically, it's owned by like a giant company now. So they're doing some questionable business practices with their releases lately.
Oh, of course.
But 2000 and 2003 are still super popular to make games in.
Mostly because of custom scripts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what does it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the newer versions? Don't they have like Python or Ruby or something?
Most of them are Ruby. I think the newer ones are Java or JavaScript or something like that.
Okay.
Use the smoky key. Are you bad enough, dude, to jump down a few meters?
Hell yeah. No! And then I leave. We're in poo water. We did it. This is canonically poo water now.
Yeah, as far as I understand it, RPG Maker 2K3 is just a flat upgrade to 2K, so there's no real reason to go with 2K
Oh,
anymore.
neat little animation.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of those in this.
Mhm.
There's no real reason to use 2000, but
Nostalgia.
even like the modern versions of Yume Nikki were ported to 2K3 for better or worse.
Mata says, hey, bleep, Kyle, I got the max score on my Cambridge English exam. Now I'm not that shy about my English anymore.
Good.
Congrats.
It's probably better than the English I claim to speak.
See?
I just destroyed that sentence.
Marta can give you lessons now.
Yes, please.
Shmee.
I like this room.
That's neat.
Am I reading too fast still? Are you all good? Julian?
Ask Marta.
Okay. Gotta find the crank in these
Like,
damn
that
sewers.
was my reading speed just now.
Yell it.
Keep in mind that I need to translate in my head, okay?
No,
Okay.
just know it.
Don't know what language, yeah.
You played it before, you should have it memorized.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but that's the perfect way to go with it, June. June said, you can tell I was just drawing whatever the fuck went through my brain on these walls, and you are right in doing so.
Yeah,
It's what gives the game the actual flair that I expect from such a game. Otherwise, I wouldn't like it as much.
No, it's packed with detail. I love it.
It has character, that's a thing. And I think, for me personally, to hook me with an RPG Maker game in the year 2020, it needs to have a ton of character.
Yeah.
The general RPG Maker games don't do it for me.
I know there's something in this room, but I always forget where it is. This room had me stuck for like...
Everything in the top right.
Yeah, it had me stuck for like 10 minutes the first time I played it.
Linky.
There we go.
I never said we were playing Among Us, pal.
June says it's literally blinking. How do people miss the blink?
I think it blends into the rest of the screen, but I saw it. And Bleep is blind, so he's not...
Oh, I'm not human.
Yeah.
I have no rights. Did I go this way yet? Oh yeah, that's the door.
Yeah.
Finally, you admit it.
Blind, more like should dined.
Dying, the negation of die.
Mm,
I'm glad the plant is happy. That's all that matters in this game. Does the plant have a name, June?
Oop, nope.
Its name is Fernando.
Chuck
the
2.
Fern. Oh, well,
See ya, Chuck 2.
I like my name more.
In homage to Chuck 1.
I did name a character in the next game. I'll have to point it out.
I have a vague,
What's going on the floor? Is that
vague
wild?
idea which one you mean.
Oh,
Bless you.
goodness.
Bless
Thank you.
you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Bleep.
Mm-hmm.
For the next text box you're gonna open up, I want Kyle to give me his best Bane impression of the text written.
A large set of armor, but with a cane instead of a more traditional weapon.
That do it for you?
Yeah. The armor said
would-
me. I
It
almost
would be
choked.
very painful for you.
That's what the armor canonically sounds like.
Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
God, I hate that voice. That's the only reason I won't watch that movie. Tom Hardy made such a weird choice with that.
Wasn't that kind of like unpopular?
I have no clue. I have
Pardon
no idea about that movie.
I don't watch superhero movies. I've just heard bad things.
I only know that the voice was funny.
Yeah. That Dark Knight was good.
That's, I think, the only modern Batman movie I've watched. What do
I
you mean
watched-
it's enjoying it?
Batman vs Superman, and I regret it.
Oh, I watched that one too because somebody invited me to cinema, and whew,
It was not good.
it was super not good. Found the mummy.
The drawing reminds me of that one show. That, like,
Oh yeah, the one.
Bobby's World.
Ah.
That's
Illuminati is a show now?
Isn't that Ra? The symbol for Ra, the sun god?
it. It is, but look at it. It's got like a football head and a face and legs.
Brian.
Oh, you mean Hey Arnold?
No,
Oh,
I don't.
see, it looked like
I
Stewie
just-
to me. It looked like Stewie Griffin. Go away.
Yeah, June says it's not Ra.
Oh,
June
it's
says
Horus.
It's not Ra, it's Horus. Yeah.
Oops. Sorry. I
You
don't know.
imbeciles!
Can't help it. I'm American. I have
Not say that with a Bane voice.
I can't help it. I'm American.
That one didn't tickle my dick a bit.
I don't tickle
Oh,
your
there it
dick,
is.
but later.
Yeah, I believe you definitely read that one.
Flashing isn't real.
Don't talk
Are you
about flashing,
shitting
talk
my-
about what I told you just now.
Wait, you seriously missed yet another? Oh God, this is the map from
Yeah,
Lost in Vivo all over again.
I'm playing a game. Shut up.
game time. I love that screen.
Me too. I like how
Winning
the
song.
I like a black outliner on the sprite like it would be in a game like this.
That's awesome.
CX Spectrum. I also love the can next to the monitor.
What does it say? Tortilla juice? What does that say?
What?
The can. It says something juice. It looks like tortilla
It says-
juice.
I read something with rich at the end.
June, do you tell them that they're stupid?
I know a password now. Let's check out that door.
I know several cuss words.
Passwords.
Password.
Oh, Oh. Whoops. Oh, it says Tovarish juice.
So
Whoa.
Keep looking.
No, we'll look at it for longer.
Yeah,
A
gotta be
regular
an Easter
living
egg,
room for
right?
normal people.
got
Gotta
him.
be an Easter egg.
No, Sean can't be in here. Do you really though? I mean, have more better things to do than sit on a couch with
Did
a
you look
sad
at the
face?
calendar recently? Do you know what year it is?
June says sad couch is my favorite prop.
I do love Sad Couch.
Sad couch is great.
I can be your sad couch.
And bloody floor face man thing is pretty neat.
Yeah, I kind of want to pet it.
You think it's like bouncy, like those air, the things that people put in the lake, the giant air pillow cushion things that you throw people long distances when one person jumps on it?
I sure hope it is.
That'd be fun. Wow, what an ominous noise.
Layer 4.
Nowhere.
Yeah, that definitely looks like nowhere.
Warm welcome. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. This is a really cool floor. It's very
That's some
organic.
straight up meat moss. It's like a wall of buttholes with teeth. Whoa.
Carpet.
So we got spider penis.
This is the June follower horny zone.
Same.
All right, we have to find 3 PlayStation buttons.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot the rhombus button on the PlayStation. controller.
Rhombus.
It's a shape.
Why did you sound so threatening when saying that?
You have to be firm with them sometimes.
High five the F out of that hand.
So,
Woo! High five myself, no friends.
That's what cultured people call a clap.
Shut up. Clap your cheeks. I hope I
Same.
get to be a dancing skeleton before I pass away. That'd be pretty sick.
I told you it'd be spooky.
I've been working on my Henry Zabowski scream.
Can you do the Henry Zabrowski alien voice?
Which one?
The horny one that always sounds like it's playing with its nipples?
Oh, no.
That yoing.
Oh, that, no.
This one is just standing idle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
I haven't listened to the
Hello,
last
Jane.
podcast on Left for like half a year now.
I'm catching back up, but I went back and I've been re-listening to the Leonard Lake and the Charles Ng, and oh my god.
I needed a break from too much Marcus and Ben. During the
Didn't they
Maybe
say some
entire
really
election
incredibly
season.
stupid things?
They often do, especially when they talk about politics. Red
Never
Gummy
meet your
Guy?
heroes,
I
Julian.
don't know what Red Gummy Guy is.
I think
Yeah, I
I
don't
made a
know.
meme of this at one point. I forget.
Pretentious room name.
Shout outs to the room names.
The room names are all fantastic.
Uzumaki. Spirals. Yay. I can be a nerd too.
So,
Wow. No, you took his Jolly Rancher. What a dick.
You took the Dorito right out of its mouth.
All right, here's a question. Was it Cool Ranch or was it Nacho? There's only one correct answer.
It's what? Oh, that.
I've never had a nacho,
That's nacho.
and I
The nacho cheese? Was it the cheese Doritos or was it Cool Ranch Doritos?
don't know.
Well, fuck both of you then.
I don't know Doritos. They're not very common here.
How many of his
Well-
rooms were made while drunk or high?
Yes.
All right, I think we're nearing
Do
the
it.
end.
Jump down the flesh hole.
Please don't dirty
Yeet.
talk on the stream.
You're just offended because I said flesh hole without laughing.
That's what made it worse.
Oh, jump down the flesh hole.
By the way, bleep. June said a bunch.
Nice.
Rummaging through my.
Rummaging through my bowels.
Continue.
This night grows older with each passing decade. Come closer, little intruder. Come and meet me.
Whoa,
All right, it's
What
Pokemon
is that?
time.
is it?
And that was Remnants.
Mm-hmm.
That was trippy. Cool.
Trippy is
Marta
correct.
says, I'm surprised Kyle and Julian are not making voice acting.
Kyle absolutely is doing voice acting. What are you talking about? It could be.
I think it's more because
the-
Sean's just blasting through the text.
Yeah, it might be because Sean is skipping through text like this.
I'm going very slow.
Sean is our own personal dark side Phil. I don't get it. Why didn't this game work?
I'm
How do I
pressing
see
buttons.
TV?
All right, so yeah, June did do the majority of
Yay,
the
June!
game. Jack King Spooner, who did Dujana, did some of the music for it as
Mhm.
well.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Well, that's cool. Is there going to be an official soundtrack release?
I think there
Already
already
was.
is on Bandcamp.
Oh,
I'm
well,
going
cool.
to seek the links.
Awesome.
And
I
you,
will,
Kyle.
Aw. It's like a kid's book with a mirror at the end. Haha, look at that. June beat you to it, Julian. Delete your comment, Julian. You're obviously the loser.
All right, what'd you guys think of this one?
It was super surreal and trippy and weird, and I loved it.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh,
But here comes the
that's fine.
one that screwed with me for an entire morning.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Labyrinth.
June says terrible, no gameplay. Yeah, but what if the game plays you?
I should have prepared some of your like weird negative idiot reviews. But
Mine?
no. I mean yeah,
Oh.
but June gets
'Cause
some
I am a-
interesting reviews.
Because I am a weird negative idiot, so
It's true.
I'm just a self-aware negative idiot.
But do you have
Music
a Twitter
by-
account for them yet?
Hey, there's a name I recognize on there because he doesn't use his real human name when making music.
Yep, that's me, June Flower.
Yeah.
Surprise.
That's bold talk coming from someone named after a computer noise.
Yeah, I did the title screen music that we're listening to right now. So
We're listening to nothing because you're not
There's
sharing with
nothing
us.
streaming, Sean.
I don't care about you guys.
I just want to hurt you a little bit.
There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. June says it's very good. Thank you again for making it.
Aw, thank you. That's why we're
It is.
sitting on the title screen for the next 2 minutes.
How long is the loop?
2 minutes.
Fun story. I originally made this for a credit sequence for another project that June was doing, but it got repurposed into this. So it's like a full song instead of just a loop.
Oh,
But it definitely loops, so which was totally intentional.
The Dujana guy. The spoony dude.
Mhm.
Forgot his name again.
Jack King Spooner.
Yeah. Big fan of his music. I bought his album.
Mm-hmm.
From
By
Dujana.
the Dujana soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
preferably on Bandcamp Day.
No, I would have if I knew that Bandcamp Day was a thing.
I don't think it was at that point, or if it was, they did it like once a year, but they're doing it like once a month, twice a month now, something like that.
Sweet.
It's a day where 100% of the sales go to artists instead of Bandcamp
Nice.
taking like 20 or whatever they take.
oh, cool. Notify me next time.
I will
Hmm.
buy my track. Okay, let's start. Yeah, and that's Sean Leffer in the music track as well. He's a friend of mine. He did some really good tracks on this too.
Oh, cool.
Not as good as mine, but
He tried.
Yeah.
You know, he tried.
we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's not no bleep, but
So, Kyle, if you thought the first one was trippy,
Oh, am I in for a treat?
absolutely.
So where the first one did level design in terms of like explorable things meaning other things, this is like purely narrative through level design. There's very little you can interact with in this game, which I like a lot because the level design itself is extremely good, and there's a lot of really interesting things happening in every scene or room,
Is that-
I guess.
Oh, it's like a grayscale Dark Side of the Moon.
The one that starts weird.
I always see this character as like with a question
Oh.
mark on his face, so I think it has like big supervillain, he'll never know who I am energy, and it's great.
You'll never see
I'm
me.
the Confuddler.
So,
Whoa, the eye. Oh, go back to the eyeball. Whoa, all kinds of stuff. There's sensory overload. I don't know what to look at.
Yeah, the eyeball follows you. I
Oh, I
think
love it.
I think that took June like a solid 20 years to get working in RPG Maker 2003.
so June,
Oh, wow.
I got a question. Why the 9? Yeah, it took them a whole day.
June says it's not a 9.
Don't lie to me like that.
Is it whatever we want it to be? Is it Oh, June says it's the worm mark, which is a lore thing.
Speaking of worms,
Now I feel stupid again.
Oh, whoa.
yeah, so our
I
objective
kn-
in this game is to find relics.
Never entered this area from this way. I always did it from the other way.
Wait, now you're a fish.
Yeah, like worms. They do that. Now we're that.
The trilobite.
Wheel of Dollar.
We're wild in this world.
Okay, no.
Thank you. Oh God, I can't do voices anymore.
All the not smoking
Yeah, yeah.
really ruined your voice.
Yep, I should take that back up.
Perfect year to do so.
Yeah, no shit.
We're all
Oh,
fucked.
4 years. It was 4 years last month. Or no, 2 months ago. 4 years. Smoke free.
Neat.
Oh, there's body parts on that table.
Mm-hmm. And a little
Make
knife.
more. Chop it up more. What was that flashing circly bit on the far left in the other room?
A teleporter.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll explore those later.
Teleports you to purple. Or pink. I don't know colors. That was cute, but you missed
We
the
got
cute.
brain worms.
This is my favorite lore dialogue.
It's also my favorite because it's the only one I understood.
June says it's
Thanks,
the most
June.
straightforward one.
What a timing.
Yeah.
They just said it's the most straightforward one. Yeah,
We found the secret zone.
nailed it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there's
That,
a
that
lot of
poster on the
secret-
wall looks like Zap Brannigan. She's a steakhouse, but she drives like a bistro.
Okay, so now that we know there's secret rooms, I'm gonna start actually looking for the secret rooms because I forget where they all are.
Oh, there's more.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, brother, I remember.
Nice. If there's bugs around, it's usually a good sign that there's something. I don't know if that was intentional or not. This is the best room in the game.
Sadly, can you do me a favor and go on full screen for just a second and out again? Okay, thank you. because
That's much better.
artifacts
Yeah,
were
I had to wait
driving
for the
me
stream to
crazy.
catch up.
I don't know why
Hey,
this
it
word's
was
being
just
weird.
a green blur.
I guess this
by the
is
way,
like a
there's
20-year-old
secret
program.
room there. There's a secret room. That's
Oh, wait, we should do the top one first, actually. I remember this one.
There was a
Whoa.
go back. There was a relic.
I'll go back. It's okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, June just said about the
Okay,
bugs. That's
the-
not intentional and also not true.
It is
The
in my
TV
head.
room. That TV room is fucking awesome. The tingle scrat.
That's not a Final Fantasy 14 reference, right?
No, that's the one the dude trying to make what the sound of an AK make.
Goop is the best.
Oh, hello. The relic collector. Hey, if you look through the branches here, you can see into the opposite room. Do you see that skeleton? He used to be a little kid. Showed up out of nowhere a while ago. I was already a relic, so I couldn't do anything but watch. Poor thing stayed in that room, confused until it starved and died. I don't think it was even 10 years old. Had to watch its little
Oops.
Fine, fuck you too. I was getting into my voice.
Not much of a choice for me to look away, you see. This kid is all I think about anymore. I'm glad you're there. Hopefully I can stop thinking about it after we leave the labyrinth.
So, Bleep,
Mhm.
do us the full screen service again once, please.
Oops.
Tech support on the fly.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all fucking okay. It got really even worse for a second.
Yeah.
Discord's like, fuck
It's-
you and your fucking tech problems.
It's
This
probably the
is
Discord
my-
overlay.
This
fucking
is
it
my
up.
favorite track in the game.
June, I love your artwork. This is awesome.
I think this is a Sean track. Go check out their Bandcamp or SoundCloud, whatever they have now.
Oh, you're welcome. Seriously, this is the TV room was super cool, but Sean didn't spend enough time in there.
I love the figure in this tank.
It's a heart with tentacles.
Oh,
Oh, hey, we got another celebrity on the stream.
Hey, Slap.
What's up?
This
the entire staff is here.
Yeah.
When I played the game for the first time, like it gives you a lot of spooky vibes, and when I have spooky vibes, I usually just take my time and I stand in a room for a while
Here he
and
is.
paw.
This is Eat
Oh,
Well.
wow.
I named him.
Is that a
like
spleen?
there was like an article about some British guy named Eat Well, so
June says, yeet well.
you
Game's mascot.
Horrid thing.
same.
I've seen many worlds, and this is the stupidest of them all.
I like how that room was the most non-abnormal and for some reason the most unsettling. It's like there's something hiding. God, I love these TVs. I love them. The reflections are so good.
So, what was the spookiest room for you, Julian, or have we hit it yet?
Excuse me?
What was the spookiest room for you, or have we hit it yet?
Please
We
do, June.
haven't-
This is phenomenal.
We haven't hit it yet, and the reason the spookiest room was the spookiest for me was because it I don't want to say it felt out of place.
Zwei.
Well done.
Can you go back to the face?
Back to the face.
Can you hug the left wall? I don't know if my memory. Okay, my memory tricks me.
But there's a
No,
bug
no,
there.
it's fine. Not true.
It's true.
Yeah, and you can also bring Aerith back from the dead.
Hmm.
And Muse under the truck.
Sorry, just gonna rub some salt in that 20-year-old wound.
This
Oh,
room is
God.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. Oh,
This-
Lord, Sean, fix the screen. Fix it. Fix
This
it,
was
fix it, fix it. Okay, that's
this
better.
was the spookiest one for me, and I don't know exactly why. I think because everything is very monotonous, and
So with
it just felt a little bit out of place.
explorative RPG Maker games, there has to be a giant maze.
That loops back in on itself.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this room loops.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
of
trying to.
course.
Oh God. I'm not of the epileptic type, but man, this is.
If I remember correctly, you go down like 2 screens, then 1 screen to the right, and then up. And that was the shortest way I could make to the heart.
Well, he's buttered that bread and now he's gonna eat it. So
Ah. There's a map button.
Stop reminding me.
Nailed it.
Oh my!
Oh my.
After all this time, is my lonely sentence finally nearing its end? Or perhaps are you the right? Either way, I'm delighted to finally have the opportunity to get out of this undesirable place. Can you believe they threw me in here for nothing but the tender crime of enjoying myself? I am a tolerant person, but I might want to request some form of reparation for this.
The last line is
In
my
any
favorite.
case, let us make headway onwards. You, remember the path you used to get there, right?
That's my favorite line.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go explore more when I first got to this room, but there's nothing else here except for the exit, so I ended up spending an extra, like, 10 minutes here than I needed to.
Looking for secrets?
Hmm?
Looking for secrets? Because I did the same.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the secret. It's all just
I also-
mush on the
I-
Discord screen.
Wait, can you go back into the labyrinth, please?
No,
Mhm.
Julian, my brain.
Can you go left and then down and hug the lower wall? You don't need to move any further.
Left, down.
Stop. So, you see that there are two different kinds of wall blocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of thought that would spell something out in some kind of La Mulana style puzzle, but
Jun says the lore for this guy is funny. He was too much of a horny hedonist, so Pam4 locked him in the big maze. So I
nice.
read his voice correctly then.
Oh,
Oh my!
nipples.
Damn fool, Pamphor. Even long after our passing, our infernal contraptions has kept on creating life. A never-ending flow of useless critters, all living and dying in ignorance. To think I used to help her. Just take what's left of me and go on. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Kind
Get
of
in her
rude, but I
pocket.
take it.
Pocket sand, shisha!
Alright, time to start hugging walls.
You can also just ask the hint system.
No.
Damn it. I hate it when
Do
you
you
do
have-
this.
Do you seriously have gamer pride in this?
He has gamer pride in everything.
It's true.
For no reason.
You should see
You
me cook.
failed human being.
A human being?
Yeah, that was the joke.
A real
Sorry,
human
really
being?
Yeah.
Yay. June says there's only one relic that isn't rude to you, which I'm very proud of. I don't like this game anymore, June. They all need to be rude.
Alright, so here's the final screen, and then it has a hint system.
Hey, look, a button what says hints. I am the hit machine! I can help you find relics!
You're breaking up like crazy, and it makes it even better.
Do you require my help? Y or N? Hit system operation up! Interact again to dispense it!
Hell yeah.
And this go south!
Thank you, Kyle.
Anytime.
I found one.
Right out in the open.
Yeah. The relief your existence brings me is immeasurable. As you can see, I was unsuccessful. However, I have faith that you will not suffer the same fate. I wish you the best of luck and thank you. Also, bleep sucks.
I'm doing
Go
great.
back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Do you see that at the bottom? Hell yeah. To the left, down.
Oh no! Oh god, I was
My
really getting
favorite.
into that.
Ready?
Hold on. I gotta figure out what kind of voice I gotta do for this one. Oh. Oh.
Owned.
Hated rabbit.
As you traverse these rooms, you might think of this place.
Fuck. Thanks, Sean.
You took too long to start.
I was waiting for your stream to unfuck itself. It's all blurry again.
It is an easy thing to assume, but that would be untrue. The more I study it, the more I realize this place is closer to a stain, dripping stochastically under the effect of gravity. There is no purpose to the frame of these walls. However, that doesn't mean they are devoid of meaning. I see it as a vandalism of the notion of place itself, but that is just my own deduction. And I'm just a big glowing thing suspended into the air, so what do I know, really?
Neat.
Alright, let's work our way back to the hint.
Did somebody say hint?
Don't scream. June asked to not scream.
In what area? Look for on the ground!
June politely asked to not scream. In the chat. She even said,
Oh,
please.
sorry, June, I missed it.
This,
Oh, June says no, please, for real. Sorry.
bleep, there's also your mouse cursor in the top left of the screen. But it's a cute one, so you're forgiven. Hey, hug the right wall, I think. No, never
What if you
mind.
hug the wrong wall?
No. The other right!
Oh,
You know-
But it's wrong anyway.
Two wrongs don't make a right, but
Oh,
two
never mind,
rights
I was
make
right.
a left.
Ah, that's where you got out from.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And me!
there we go.
Hi. So
Have I gone
this
way
is
up? I have.
this is the area where I used to pause the game when I needed to leave because I like the music so much.
You paused on the title screen too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I let that one sit for like
In what
2
area?
seconds before.
Look for an arrow on
immediately
the ground.
jumping in.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yep. I didn't scream. Oh no.
It's happening again. Thank you.
June says you can look at the pause menu to know how many relics you got, by the way.
Hmm.
We have one more? Two more? I forget how many there are.
12.
Sleffy says you can get the album from June's Bandcamp. It also includes an unused track I wrote. Nifty.
Remind me on next Bandcamp day, please.
Yes.
I already posted that one, June. But it's
June says the unused track is banging.
it's absolutely okay to plug your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Please do.
Please do. Oh Lord.
Awoo.
Yoshi.
Did you ever go into that door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for the arrow now.
What color area?
White.
Do I need to scream it again?
No.
I know I'm not allowed to, but I'll do it anyway. Because I'm a rebel.
With a rebel yell.
You got my mama.
I saw him live like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah?
And Jesus Christ, he doesn't look so fine anymore.
I was going to say, time's probably taking quite a hammer to him.
It looks like that one Simpsons sketch where Homer is storing all his overlapping skin behind his back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he put it all together with.
I found the arrow.
Oh,
This
Lord.
one's my favorite.
Does it talk? Does it say words?
Mhm.
Big homie anguish. No. Small worm writhing inside a doll's body. I don't know how I know how you feel. And in all honesty, I just really can't take this goddamn shit anymore. Let's go.
Yeet.
Yeet. I like
Anyway,
that.
I don't know why, but that guy radiated big middle finger energy for me.
Yeah.
Hey, Bleep, before you
Go.
Mm-hmm.
end the game, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Do it again, please. Thank you.
Yeah, daddy like.
Oh,
Yeah, that-
Discord.
Okay, cool. Then I read him correctly, and he continues to be my favorite.
Nice.
How many do you have?
12.
Then you can leave.
Mm-hmm. I just went the wrong way.
Mhm.
Do you need to check the hint machine? Wait, don't go check
No.
it again. Check it again. The deed is done. Hi, good boy. Whoa.
And that's it.
Awesome.
That's how the game closes.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no, Millie missed it all.
Hey,
Aw,
Millie.
hi, Millie.
Bummer. Hi, Millie.
Don't worry. Bleep can just play it again.
All right, starting over. Remnants,
let's
let's
go.
go. All right.
That's okay,
so-
Millie.
No,
We'll just,
no,
we'll
no,
just
no,
talk
no, no,
about
no,
random
wait.
crap for a while.
Can we do one more thing? Can we go through Labyrinth once again real quick and we get some little lore bits from June? At least to the relics? June, would that be cool with you?
Director's
Just,
commentary.
just little bits. Just little catnip. If you drop it in chat, we
Okay.
will read it out. Sweet.
I
Nice.
will vaguely walk through the game.
Can you also share the screen again?
You know what his answers are going to be, Julie.
I can't back you. Sweet. So Millie also gets something from the stream, and I can actually learn something and not feel like an idiot after playing it.
All right.
Go.
Director's
You
commentary.
got to go to the
goes-
hint. You got to go to the hint machine.
No.
Do it.
Okay, so first off, you don't play as the doll that you control. You play as a worm inside them that controls them.
Oh, is that you
Huh.
in the Wormland then? The real.
And the worm looks like the worm mark.
Nice.
The arrow is to the right. The arrow was to the right.
Oh.
Brother, no.
No, we're in the best place. So was
My brain-
this straight up made after the Red Maze, I assume.
The worm in the worm land is a clean version of the worm without a host. That's
Ah,
what June says. My eyes go crossed when you're in this area.
it's fine. Just read June.
On it.
Okay, so we got the backstory for that one
Mhm.
earlier. I'm gonna find it and then I'm gonna read it again while you find the way out. June said about that character, Hellboy is one of my faves. The lore for this guy is funny. He was too much of a horny hedonist, so Pamphor locked him into a big maze. I had enough time to find the message, read it out loud, because Sean sucks at video games.
Indeed. June says, basically, you're an alchemically created creature made by Pamphor. Is it Pamphor, or am I too stupid to read that properly? Because she's an
Keep
asshole.
going with it.
who loves to exert control over things, and the only way she can do it is by creating her own slaves. Oh. Dark.
Uh-oh, I'm lost.
June continued, but now she's dead and forces you to save her and the other creatures that prevent the labyrinth from fully collapsing because their spirits remain.
There we go. Alright, you can look the screen again, Kyle.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, here's Best Boy.
Oh, I just noticed the text says everything is fine and I hope you die.
Yeah, it was blurry earlier. That's why we didn't see it.
Oh, I love it. Best Boy has no lore, says
No
June.
more required for Best Boy to
He doesn't
exist.
need it.
He's just a homie.
Mm-hmm. Hit me up on Escher. I know that it's a tree. Hug the right wall. Never mind.
June says Esha used to be Pam4's apprentice, but then she realized she was a dumbass and quit, except she was stuck in the labyrinth and died. Oh, how anticlimactic.
That's kind of dark.
All right, yeah.
Wait, stop. Before you say anything about failure, it's your mask. It's basically you, but the mask is upside down. So, created by Pam4, sent on the same mission but failed. Oh,
Millie says
that-
it bleeped a bunch of June's message out.
That's because we have.
It
not
censored
been-
she and dumbass.
Really?
This is a G
Okay.
server.
But
Can you turn that
Sure.
off, Julian?
I'm looking
June
at
says, Julian, that's a proper interpretation, basically. Failure
Nice.
is the previous attempt to do that. Exactly.
Sweet.
But the failure was too cheaply made.
Hate rabbit.
Hey, June, what does Rabbit's wall of text there say? Is that just symbols or is that actually words? I can't tell.
I also cannot read the text right now.
June says Pam4 canonically changed his name to Failure to shame it. Oh, well, shit. Rabbit is Pam4's pet.
Imagine feeding it.
Feed it ass.
Bleep, do you want me to turn off Automod?
Yeah.
Completely turned off.
Nice. Thank you.
Well, great. Now someone's going to come in and drop N-bombs.
Yeah, Automod is actually taking care of that usually.
Oh, hello.
I love Goop.
Goop is basically described as boring.
June says, fuck shit, fuck ass, shit.
Thumbs up
Nailed
that comment.
That's some heavy lore.
it. Best lore.
Poor
One
Goop.
could say it's the deepest lore.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Millie says, is that just a bunch of asterisks? I can't tell. Millie says, okay, it's still censored. Also, June says, Goop is the remains of a failed experiment that kept on living.
It shouldn't be censored.
Yeah, it's not censoring anything. Millie, do you have child settings on or something?
Try refreshing or something, maybe?
It might.
Wheel of the lore.
I'd like to know more about that.
The lore. Yeah.
He's one of the more abstract ones for me, I think.
Okay, Wheel of Dollar. Hit me.
It's a failed Howie Mandel clone.
I was laughing, but I didn't
Jin
understand. I
says-
didn't actually get the joke.
Because he used to put up he used to blow up a rubber glove and put it on his head.
Okay.
June Flower says, Wheel of Delore, I have no fucking idea. He was just chilling in the cave.
So,
Later,
Millie,
nerds.
Millie, I think mobile Twitch is weird. It also censors messages for me. for some
See, I've
reason.
never used mobile Twitch, so I haven't the
Same.
foggiest.
Secrets.
Congratulations!
I want to know the lore of the
Really?
secret zone.
Yes, June, tell us the lore of the secret zone. And what was it? Feels good? Eatsman? Feetsman? Eats Feetman? Foodman? That fucking spleen laying on the floor.
Eat well.
Eat well. Feetsman.
Yeet well.
What's the lore on that bifurcated fish there?
Yeah, if you want to chat, you have to download the app, and it's real stupid.
We're reading out everything anyway, so it's all good.
Mhm. We do not bleep. By that I mean I don't. We do not censor the messages. Okay, Zwei's just crazy.
It's fine.
Mm.
It's pronounced Zui.
Get the hell out of
Get the
here!
fuck- I don't even speak second grade equivalent German, and I still know better, you fucking tool.
June says, fish is also dead, but the worms are what first caused the labyrinth to start to collapse. Scream!
Thing goes scrat, pop, 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 goom, goom, goom.
2 more.
June says, Sean, it's pronounced zwei, like in German. Get owned!
It feels good to have Sean eat my entire ass.
I have to be on blast at all times for a good stream.
Did you go to the right?
Yeah. Back and to the left.
Anything on recording?
I love the
Is
look of that thing.
recording just
What
an
inspired you
anatomical model with a weird block on?
to... Yeah, was there an inspiration to have recording look like that? Like, I know everything else.
June says
already.
recording is a dimensional traveler that got stuck here.
Ah. Now I'm...
You son of a bitch, quit skipping through the hint machine's text.
No.
Now recording is... Huh.
And recording hates it.
It's now the character I'm most interested in.
Indeed.
And here we go with Pam4, but you explained Pam4 earlier. I want to be buddies with recording.
Same. He knows what's up.
Mhm.
Just fuck everything, man.
Just yeet me into a different universe.
Hold on, pause, go back one room. June, I want to know the lore of the heart tentacle thing in the jar.
Experiment from Pam4.
And is that pickle juice? Uh-oh. June says,
Got
it's
it.
an experiment that looks cool. All right, fine.
There's no better
I will
reason
accept.
to do an experiment.
No, that's fine.
I
Alright.
kind of
Go to the hint machine. Go to the hint machine. Go to the hint machine.
Any other thoughts before?
Go to the hint machine.
Shut up. Any other?
Can you go back one more room, please?
June says it is in a vat because it wasn't ever finished, like the dragon and the fetus.
Like, this ended up looking to me like different stages of an evolution experiment.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the zygote
It reminds me of the lab in Lisa.
embryo.
You also have Yeetus the fetus on the top right.
Norman Reedus and the funky fetus.
All right. Was there anything else you wanted me to relook at before we end the game again?
No, June. Did you just get really baked, or did these ideas like come to you in a dream? Because that's where I get all mine for weird stuff. Also, this music is fucking banging. I said, do you get your ideas? Just you get really baked, really stoned, or do you just kind of remember your dreams? Ah, June says no. I just have an imagination and get really baked. Right
Nailed
on.
it.
That's the best way.
Awesome.
All right, let's see that ending.
Also, I want.
I love the ending.
You want me to load the hit machine?
Yep, hit machine.
No.
Fuck you. I was gonna turn it down. All relics found. Hit system inactive. Was that
Thank
better?
you, Hintis.
You're banned.
I love the scene.
Not a terrible loss, Sean.
Yeet.
Nice.
I like that scene so much, though.
Me too. I'm a huge fan of that game.
Really big fan.
June says I have the mask right next to me right now.
Aw.
Fun.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, I asked June if they still had the mask.
That's awesome.
I was curious if they left it in the forest or not.
Can you take a picture?
I will
Can you
show the
share it?
picture.
Millie says ye did well.
And boop.
June says it's plaster rock, so I can't leave it there. Is that like plaster of Paris? Where it's like a mixed powder, so it's really susceptible to water damage?
I think it's rather that would mean that they leave plastic in the freaking forest, which basically
Oh.
is just littering.
Well, I didn't know if, like, I know. Okay, yeah, June says, nah, pollution. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was more clay than anything in the video.
How did you make it?
Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
I need to set up chat so it displays in the stream before.
Oh,
next
so
time.
it's okay.
yeah.
So June says it's is plastic clay, so like a polymer. Okay. So like Sculpey. Oh, okay. All right. Or Bondo.
All right. Any other questions for June, the developer of these two games?
Yes, we have
Pics,
quite the
please.
famous crowd.
Questions for Slef on the soundtrack, or me?
Yeah, why is it so good?
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep the questions coming.
Slef says, fuck if I know. Excellent. Great answer.
The only correct answer.
We just
Yeah.
open our DAWs and like 1 out of 100 times it sounds kind of nice.
Slef says, I just make noise. Maximum volume yields maximum results.
So I have
Wasn't
a
that-
question.
Isn't that how like modern rock music got started? They just broke their amps and were like, fuck it.
Yep, that's how.
I got a question about the games in general. Like
Like
what
video
were-
games in general, or the
No,
game
no.
we just played?
The games we just played.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to know about the creation process behind it. Do you just like whatever comes to mind, just put it into a game? Just like let it flow?
Let it flow. Let it flow.
Don't do this to me, Kyle.
Listen, I have lots of children, okay?
Yeah, don't do them to
Fucking
me.
hate that song. I hate Disney.
I understand. Like, do you just let your imagination run wild, or do you have a concept behind it, like roughly drawn out, and you just fill in the blanks with crazy?
I let my imagination run mild.
Yeah, whenever I let my imagination run wild, only crap comes out of it.
Have you tried changing your diet?
I hate you.
June says, I plan the map beforehand and try to make areas self-consistent. But yes, I try to put as little as possible between my some brain and the canvas. I do think about things mostly. Okay, do you
Neat.
do the artwork first, or do you hammer out all the rough ideas and then do the artwork? Or do you start with like a vague concept in mind? Ideas first. Cool.
In video games, what do you think is the most important part to like construct a narrative in the context of just video games versus other mediums? Like, is it the level design? Is it the player interaction? That kind of thing.
I think it's the gateway between the player and the video game.
I was
It's either,
asking June.
or rather between the player and the creator.
June says it depends. Everything can be good. I mean, yeah, that's true. There are games with just piss poor or non-existent stories where the gameplay is stupid addictive. I mean, look at Tetris.
Look at Metal Gear Solid 5.
Stop.
Gameplay is kind of cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still not
Best
over impressed
gameplay
by
in the
the-
series, worst everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Will they bring Metal Gear Solid 3 to GOG?
One
don't-
would hope.
I don't think did that have a PC port?
I could have sworn it did. Also, June says, I want it to be the world. Personally, I like virtual worlds. Escapism, that's what I'm after. So I agree. I could have sworn MGS3 had a PC port.
It did not. It
Ah,
had two
PS2 and
PlayStation 2
3DS.
ports.
Wah, wah.
And 3DS.
Did Metal Gear Solid 2 have a PC port? I didn't know.
It did.
Really?
I remember it being a control, like just a nightmare when it came out. Just because of the controls that were available at the time, because people didn't understand that mouse can equal analog.
That's how June enjoyed the MGS3 experience at an
18
astonishing
frames per
18
second.
FPS.
18 frames per second. I still have never finished MGS3.
You should.
I want to play.
I
so
have been
badly.
meaning to, but every time I sit down, it's like, God, do I really want to deal with Kojima's shit right now? And then I go play Death Stranding or something like something far less accessible.
I have so many problems with Kojima.
The problem is, he's like, okay,
He also has a problem with me. That's the problem.
yeah, well, he has a problem with everybody, apparently. He needs people to reel him in and tell him that that's not a good idea. If it makes sense to you, it probably doesn't make sense to any other human being on the face of the planet. It's kind of like Zakk Wylde. When he was with Ozzy, he was phenomenal. He's a great guitarist, don't get me wrong. But he had to fit into a mold when he was with Ozzy. He was allowed to extend out every now and again, but by himself, it's just madness. It's just pinch harmonics and distortion. So that's the way I see Kojima. It's like when he's reined in, he can kind of focus down and get a mildly accessible plot.
He needs to
Sure,
be in a
he's
controlled
all
environment.
about the exposition. My God, with the exposition dumps. And so Leffy says, take the pinch harmonics away, and I see no problem with this. No, I get it, but Zakk Wylde's just something else. June says he should make his games himself and not bother other people. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just I don't
play a
see why
Kojima
he
game in
feels the
RPG
need
Maker.
to. Oh God,
Excuse me.
a Kojima game and RPG Maker. He says.
I want him to make another graphic novel. Or graphic adventure game, like Snatcher.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with this. Well, no, I'm going to take that back right with some caveats, because if he did it now, it would be like 90 minutes just to get to the title screen of exposition. Because that man is all about explaining everything up front, and
The
it
thing
drives
is,
me up the wall.
what annoys me about Kojima is that he really, really wants to make a movie, but if he were to make a movie, it would really suck.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd suck all the balls. Because no one would, well, like, why are these characters just explaining everything about the world to me? I still don't know what's happening.
He can make a trailer.
Exhibit
Oh yeah.
1,
Oh god, the
Metal Gear
Death
Solid
Stranding
4.
trailers are what sold me on it. But playing the game, like, it's interesting and weird, and I like that part. But the problem is like every 20 minutes, a character's like, "Here's this 40-minute diatribe on grenades.
Yeah, the thing is
Pull,
that he
pin,
also
throw, get explosion." That's what it should be.
Princess
also
Peach is
takes-
the greatest thing in any video game.
He also takes about 3 hours of cutscene to bring a point across, which is really annoying.
Yeah, the man doesn't understand subtlety, I think, is his problem.
No, he tries to be subtle. That's the problem. And
Well,
it doesn't work.
fuck me dead, because it's not. It's the exact opposite. He puts everything out on the table, but it's a really big table, and it's a really long table, and it's also a really boring table.
From IKEA.
From IKEA, it stands on whispers of legs. But oh yeah, no,
I
I
don't
mean,
even
what?
know where we're going with this.
I completely this is what happens. We get off track. Now
June
it's
Flower
the
is a better
podcast.
game dev than Kojima. That's the conclusion.
Well, this is what happens when three dudes just talk. It turns into a podcast.
the natural
Game Master
progression
David says, "I love Twin Peaks because I felt like Mark Frost really reeled in the overtopness in Lynch's writing, and it became a lot more compelling than just Lynch working alone. I feel like Kojima could really use that." I agree. Although season 3 of Twin Peaks just went full Lynch in a not so good way. I wasn't big on season 3. I love the first 2 seasons of Twin Peaks. Absolutely
to
love
admit,
them.
I've never seen Twin Peaks.
You should.
Oh,
definitely.
Julian.
I meant
Oh.
to, but
At least season 1.
At least season 1.
no, that's the thing is, remember where I live, please. It's not that easily accessible here.
Today's episode brought to you by NordVPN.
Hey, where do you
No,
watch it? Is it on Netflix in the US?
It was. I don't know if it still is.
Hey,
June says, "I like when Lynch does his shit, unlike with Kojima." I do agree. I still was completely captivated by season 3 of Twin Peaks. I just didn't like it as much. It was so beyond what I wanted out of more Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it is on US Netflix, as well as What Did Jack Do? The best movie ever made.
What Did Jack Do was great.
Mhm.
It's. I had seen a tweet where didn't one of you post it where it was like an hour-long iCarly sketch. So, or I'd seen that somewhere, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. The man is cuckoo bananas, and I love him to death.
Mhm.
Total fucking bullshit. He's fueled by donuts, coffee, and cigarettes. You cut the man open, and there's nothing else.
My favorite Lynch video is the one where he's talking to children.
Oh, and teaching them how to.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
If you could just look sad. Yes.
David Lynch yells at children. One of the only really solid Family Guy cutaways is the Lynch one. How David Lynch ruined Christmas. Fuck, that one still kills me every time because it's actually David Lynch in it, which is great. No. Next time, leave me a plate of black coffee.
Jeez, Twin Peaks season 1 currently down from 26 euros to 4.86.
The entire Twin Peaks box set is only on Blu-ray is only $100 right now. So Christmas is coming up. Just putting that out there.
If any of you would like
Into the ether. Follow me on Patreon. That I just found out was I didn't have completely set up for the last 4 fucking months, so it wouldn't have mattered if someone tried to support me.
I'm Rich Richington. I'm going to give $10 million to a Patreon right now.
Yeah, rich. All right, we got some time to burn. Let's talk movies now, since we're talking about Lynch.
I'm gonna
Have
let you guys talk while I go pee.
enjoy,
Thank
Sean.
you.
You and I share similar movie loves. What have you seen recently, and what do you plan to see soon?
I haven't watched a movie in a pretty long time. I think the last time I watched a movie was with you, actually.
Oh, no! Oh God, don't remind me. I still have flashbacks to Doctor Sleep. God,
Yeah.
Doctor Sleep was so bad. Like, I like Mike Flanagan too. I like his works. I loved Oculus. I loved The Haunting of Hill House. But God, it was just not good. It also doesn't help that that is a very weak novel.
I will take it
begin with.
over Jacob's Ladder 2019 any day.
Yeah, but that one was worth making fun of. Doctor Sleep was just bad.
I mean, it was
Like,
short.
it was disinteresting.
I think the only reason we stuck with it is because it's short, while Doctor Sleep is still like a 3-hour movie,
Yeah, that's true.
and
Yeah,
we
but
were
the
done by
characters-
like hour 2.
God, Jacob's Ladder. Why would you even... You know what we have to watch next?
What?
Flatliners remake.
I haven't seen the original.
Well, that's a homework assignment. I guess that's gonna have to be one of our spook streams this year. Because June says he was studio forced to make both a sequel to Kubrick Shining and a book adaptation. Wow, poor guy, because that movie was dick. You haven't seen Flatliners. Okay, do you know what the premise is? at
I
all?
have never heard that title ever.
It came out in 1990. It's Kiefer Sutherland, Kevin Bacon, Julia Roberts before she became just an utter douche nozzle of a person, Oliver Platt, Michael Baldwin, one of the Baldwin offspring, a handsome one, not a tumorous one. Anyway, and they're a group of med students, and they're wanting to test the theory of accessing the afterlife. So what they do is they chemically induce death,
Uh-huh.
a temporary brain death, basically, so that they can experience the afterlife. And all of them have to go through certain things, like certain events that are, either plaguing them or traumatic experiences from their youth. And they keep pushing the boundary farther and farther each time.
Mm-hmm.
It's really like that late 80s, early 90s, like just pure mood lighting. Like, it's heavily saturated with blues and yellows, and it's color coded, and it's awesome. It's really moody. I love the movie. I adore it. I saw it on accident, I think a decade and a half ago. I think, I was flipping through the channels and I was like, ooh, what is this? This looks really cool. I was like, oh, that's Kiefer Sutherland. Oh shit, that's Kevin Bacon. Oh shit, that's Oliver Platt. It's awesome. So you got to see it because they remade it like 4 years ago.
Mhm.
So we can watch the terrible remake and make fun of it.
Nice.
Yeah, Jun says color's nice. I like colors. Oh, the cinematography in it is great. I cannot remember who directed it right now. But yeah, my God, it's up there. It's bordering on a horror movie, but it pushes more into just straight up like thriller drama with mild possible supernatural elements. I love it. Oh, it's a Joel Schumacher film.
Hi, I'm just gonna drop this bomb here right now.
You know who
Bal-
directed Batman and Robin? God.
No. Baldur's Gate 3 just released in
I know. But it's money.
Yeah, it's also something I'm not really interested in.
I am. I like them PC RPGs.
I try to get into them, but I can't. I just can't. I don't know why. I would like to say it's like the
Baldur's Gate 3, Millie. It just came out on early access, technically.
My problem with it, with that genre in general, is probably that I can't I don't know if it's the reading, if it's the I have a really hard time to get into fantasy stories, basically.
Yeah, I can give you that because like Pillars of Eternity is a really good game.
Mhm.
But my God, it took me so long to get into it when I first started playing it.
I started
But
playing it as well. And
There's like 8 novels in there, isn't there?
oh, it's long. I mean, it's an old school. It's by, you know, the same people who did the original Baldur's Gate, and Icewind Dale, and all those similar
Mm-hmm.
style,
It's Black
like the
Isle
pre-rendered
people?
style, yeah. The PC RPGs with the heavy fantasy elements in them.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, it's good. It's a genuinely good game, and the artwork is beautiful. It's just really inaccessible if you don't feel like reading a novel right then and there.
which is
You know,
kind of
'cause-
weird because I read a shit ton. I read.
Oh, I
books.
read constantly. But the problem is just sometimes, man, I just want to play. Yes, June says Obsidian people / X Black Isle. Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Have you played the
But-
Outer Worlds? I think it is Outer Wilds, whichever one.
I
it is.
started playing it, but
I
I
have
just
it on
kept
my
getting
wish list.
reminded that it wasn't New Vegas 2. And I mean, it seems okay. It's the control scheme is really archaic in terms of what you think they could do with it. It just feels the same. All the weapons and stuff.
Wait.
gear-
I think you're confusing it with the same game I confused it with recently.
The Outer Worlds,
Yeah.
the Obsidian, yeah, right.
No.
There's Outer
wait,
Worlds and Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
The Outer Wilds is a different one. That's like the weird
You asked for Outer Worlds?
Outer Worlds. Yeah, the
okay.
people that made New Vegas people, right, Sean?
Because we're
I
talking
don't have
about the same
Outer
devs.
Worlds on my wish list. I have Outer Wilds on my wish list.
Ah,
Outer Worlds is supposed to, or Outer Wilds is supposed to be really good too. I need to play that.
yeah. June says Outer Wilds is the time loop one. Outer Worlds is the Fallout people,
Mhm.
Yeah.
the New Vegas people.
What is happening with SAG?
Millie says Zag is dying. What? Why? Because we're talking about stuff. June says Outer
mixing up
Worlds is
those
the
two titles
Obsidian
is
shooter
very
that wants to
common.
be anti-cap, but ends up just being liberal.
Mhm.
Hate it.
My problem with it too is like the gear is so uninteresting. It's like, why should I go loot hunting if it's just the same 3 gun skins over? And it's driving me up. Millie says it's because you guys are mixing up Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds. At least I knew what I was talking about for once, and I'm the dumb one of the group.
No, I knew there was a difference. I just didn't know the names.
But in the art styles, it's okay. It definitely was not the savior it was made out to be. And forced temporal anti-aliasing pisses me off so fucking bad. Turn that shit off. I shouldn't have to configure a goddamn config file just to turn off temporal anti-aliasing. I don't want that blurry crap on my screen. Get the fuck out of here. June says, God, same. Thank you. I knew I was not taking crazy pills. It's like when there's motion blur in a video game. Get that shit out of here.
I hate motion blur.
I
Ugh,
like it a little bit, but video games keep to slap it on there.
It's
like
the first
crazy.
thing I turned off when I got Death Stranding.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's awful. And like, I know that they're using it to cover up.
I would
Like,
just rather see
like-
bullshit. I hate.
It's frame shit. It's to
Mhm.
cover up the lack of frames or something, isn't it? Is what started it. Now they're like, oh, realism. It's like, no, I don't want chromatic aberration. I don't want dusk on my fucking lens. If I'm playing a first-person shooter, I'm not wearing a goddamn camera lens for an eye. I'm not going to get red jelly on my eyeballs if I get shot.
Millie wants to know what temporal anti-aliasing is. Video expert.
That's where it takes frames before and blends them with your current frame to help smooth out the artifacting, but it looks like shit.
Also,
It
what
looks
motion blur is
so
like.
bad.
Motion blur is very similar to that. Like,
It's blending shit, and it's to cover up what people are. But the jaggies, give me the fucking jaggies, man. Like June says, I want the crunch squares. Give me them jaggies, man. I grew up with pixels.
what about
Do you think
regular
I'm scared of some
anti-aliasing?
jagged lines? Fuck you.
I don't like jackals either, but I also don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it looks nice and smooth, but I've seen so many games do it just fine.
It's really hard
Without-
for me to play Wii games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because well, the Wii is only what 480p max.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, what a fucking stupid mistake that was.
Well,
I mean, it's a good console, but shit.
wasn't meant for the graphics.
Yeah, well, graphics
Mostly.
are everything. Fucking casual.
No, motion control is, dude.
No, fucking casual. Get out of here, mobile gamer.
Okay, chat, video game
So-
recommendations, hit me.
Yes, let's get them recommends in. Welcome back to the Three Old Men Yelling About Everything podcast.
Let's just
And also
while
Julian
chat
is
is
the other one.
typing, let's talk about what we have played recently and what would you recommend?
I'm
Sure.
I'm
let me,
playing Link's Awakening right now because I borrowed it because I don't want to pay $60 for it.
What have you played?
Link's Awakening for Switch.
Oh, I'm also playing through that one because I finally got a Switch. So I've been playing through that and Mario Odyssey, which I am enjoying the shit out of both of them.
Odyssey is fantastic.
And
Yes,
also
Odyssey.
Snipper Clips is great fun with people. I was playing it with my son and he kept snipping pieces off of me and it was pissing me off.
I've heard that's good. But I
You
don't
no
know
longer
people
have
in
a
real
son.
life.
No, I still do because I would get him back and we would snip chunks out of each other and it was a lot of fun. And then me and the kids, we've been playing Among Us, which with a party of friends is so much goddamn fun because man,
Next
I thought
time you
Mario
play,
Party.
get me in there. Next time you play,
Oh,
get me in there.
I told him I was like, next time we're bringing in Julian and Sean, no matter what, because we need it. It's, oh my god, it is so much fun, and the way that, because my dad played it with us. He's not much of a video game guy, but my kids convinced him, and my god, it was just madness. Just the immediate like betrayal between family and friends is it just there's no holds barred, baby, and Among Us. Like I don't know, man. Because I'd be like, no, I don't know. Grandpa's looking pretty sus, and everybody'd vote for him. And it's like, no, you watched me stab you. Like,
Do you have any spicy Spelunky 2 takes yet, Julian?
I have no spicy takes.
Yeah,
on it.
same.
It's just a very good game.
I'm perfectly happy with it so far.
I have zero opinions on it because I haven't played one since the first. So, and I'm not for that brutality of platformers like these two masochists are.
Okay, my recent video games, I have 4 lined up. First of all, Spelunky 2. I haven't played a lot yet. Like I have, I think, 4 hours logged. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. The next game I played recently was with Marta and her father. We played Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition.
Love me some
Because
AoE too.
Marta's father is a history fan. And he
Oh,
plays a lot of Age of Empires recently. And he asked if we would like to play together, and I wrecked some shit with the AI. So
very nice, Julian. We still need to we need to do a 2v2 us versus AI at some
that's
point.
very fun.
God, I
And
love me some Age of Empires.
the next game I played recently was Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition.
Yeah.
And I did not finish it because it kept on crashing. And I was at the final stretch. Like, I was one boss battle away from the final big bad. And dear God, did it suck to crash
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
so many times. And I uninstalled the game. I didn't
Have
finish
you
it.
played
I
9 yet?
9?
Have I played
Yes.
9?
Okay, good.
Well,
Not
I
all the
have
way
played.
through.
I have played parts of it and
Mhm.
had Marta play it for me.
Nice.
That's the best way.
Because I have a really hard time to play turn-based RPGs.
Mm-hmm. I could
Yeah, I started
get
to
into
zone
15
out
at
after a
all.
while.
Really, really hard time. And the final game that I very highly recommend is Paradise Killer. It's an open world-ish detective game that's super surreal. Has a very surreal art style. Like it's a 3D environment, but all the characters you talk to are sprites.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very cool because you see them turning always towards you, like sprites do.
Oh,
And The writing is great. The music is great. I can fully recommend that game, and it's not too expensive. I think it's like $15. Let me check.
$19.99 US.
Ah, yeah, but I got it because it was on sale.
Is it like, do you actually, does it handhold you, or do you get to investigate all
You
on
get
your?
to you investigate everything on your own.
Oh,
It
God,
doesn't
awesome.
handhold you at all. You have
I
a lot of
love that.
dialogue. You have a very nice character. Like the characters are really great.
Mhm.
The entire world design is super surreal. So the first investigation you actually do is understanding what this world actually is and how everything works.
Cool. Speaking of 3D adventure games,
Uh-oh. June, hold on, we got an aside. June says Paradise Killer stole my place to top the best-selling game soundtrack on Bandcamp, so I will never play it.
Not even sorry to recommend it, June, but it's really, really good. it's really good. Like, I love your soundtrack, but holy shit, Paradise Killer, man. It's so good.
June, just get back at him, and just don't listen to the soundtrack. Just mute it. And we have a parenthetical. I might play it. All right, Sean, go ahead.
I need to be playing Necrobarista, which is a 3D like adventure visual novel kind of a thing. It's similar to Valhalla, basically, except you're like in a cyberpunk future with magic, and you serve nothing but like recently deceased people.
Like, you're serving the deceased people as drinks, or you're serving them as
You're
patrons?
serving them
You are
like they're
giving
going
them
into the
coffee.
afterlife, and the last step is the bar you're working in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
It's a pretty interesting premise, so I'm checking it out.
Because I still haven't finished Valhalla, but I was enjoying it, and I'm normally very, very anti-visual novel. Just there's something about the format that kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Says I, who played through all the Professor Layton games and am now working through Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you're
But-
playing those now?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
amazing
The
games.
detective, the detective parts and fucking people up in the courtroom is so much fun.
Yeah. Well, which one are you on?
The first one still, I haven't. Again, my time got cut real short when I took this new job, so
The last case in
I'm
that
trying
is
to-
like one of the best, most hyped things in any video game.
Oh really?
So
Well, yeah, I definitely was. I mean, I'm liking it a whole lot. So
By the way, Kyle, Paradise Killer, about the detective part from earlier, you'll
Uh-huh.
collect hints, and they're all getting saved. And the only thing it does is it categorizes the hints for you, like to which people they are connected, but you have to connect the dots.
oh, cool. Because I got
so it's not tedious.
Sherlock Crimes and Punishment on Epic for free,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's super jank as far as like the graphics and animations go, but the actual crime solving stuff is pretty cool because it's like, here's an environment, good luck.
There's that one
Uh-huh.
FMV game that's supposed to be like that, like a newer one that's like conviction, find the killer or something.
Huh.
I forget the exact name, but it's on Steam. It's supposed to be super good and very detective like. Like you have to take all your own notes of the clues and stuff like that.
And
That's awesome. I like having to deduce my own cases and such.
Mm-hmm.
wait, there's another Return of the Opera Dinn. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's been on my wish list for a while.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that around. That's supposed to be pretty good.
It's supposed to be pretty good, but only once.
Mm-hmm.
Is it one of those ones where like it's only a good story once, but the gameplay is super limited kind of deal?
No, you know the solutions afterwards. You know what to look for. So
So it takes a lot of the
replayability goes
thrill.
down.
That's a bummer. Well, I mean, you kind of do that with most detective games, but like with I like it where it gives you a chance to screw up the case and it actually makes you live with your decision.
That's what Paradise Killer does. Like it doesn't tell.
Well,
like,
I'm sold. I will have to give it a try. when I
I'm
get,
sorry that I keep coming back to that same game.
No, I'm seriously. I mean, if it sounds good, it's good. There's certain games I can gush over forever. I mean, there's a reason I've been playing Minecraft for the last 9 years. It keeps drawing me back because most of it's the modability. You know, I'll go and I'll play like Galactic Craft or Sky Factory is that's my jam.
Whoa.
Yeah, June says you have to erase your memories with electroshocks if you want to experience Oberlin again. Like, you can only experience it once.
Oh,
which is-
breaking news. Van Halen died.
Yeah.
What happened?
Van Halen died.
Eddie?
Yep.
Of what?
Cancer.
Oh no! Wait,
22
what
minutes
happened?
ago reported.
Oh, bummer.
Just happened to see it.
Where the? Oh,
Damn.
god damn it! Why did it do that? Sorry,
Anyway,
I
was
didn't
sick.
get to see June's comments because for some reason it minimized the chat and then it wouldn't let me click it back open. Well, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen.
2020.
Wow, man, what a stupid fucking year. This was supposed to be a good year. You were the chosen one, Anakin. You were my brother, and I loved you. Shut up, you whiny bitch. Slef says, rest in peace, horny shredder guitar guy. I say it was supposed to be a good year, June, because, 2020. It's a whole new decade.
Hell yeah, what a start.
Fuck me
What a
running.
cursed freaking start to the 2020s.
Yep.
Remember outside.
No.
What? Says I, who has to go and brave the wilds at different corporate overlords.
You're protected by dairy bacteria.
Dairy. I am your
Milk daddy.
friendly neighborhood dairy daddy.
He's my arch
Indeed.
nemesis.
I like dairy
because
daddy
I'm
too.
lactose
It's got the
intolerant.
alliteration.
Sorry, both of you were saying things that I assume was complimentary. Say again.
I said-
June's-
I said
Sorry.
you're my arch nemesis because I have lactose intolerance.
That's right. Yeah. Now, is it just milk that bothers you? Or is it all dairy?
Just milk for some reason. No, wait. Yogurt too. And cream.
So-
That's all dairy.
Can you have butter though?
Not without farting my pants out. So
Ooh, so you have to deal with margarine. Gross.
no.
Well,
I just
although
eat
I'm
butter
sure-
and deal with the farts.
Oh, okay. Good man. Good man. Good man. Now, if you have like ice cream, does that do it too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because my wife has some kind of intolerance where it gives her incredible stomach pains if she drinks straight milk. But if she dilutes it or has it in another form, it's okay. So she can eat ice cream and be fine. But if she has just a glass of milk, it'll fuck her up for like a day.
It's like
I-
I'm allergic to
I-
bananas raw, but I can eat them like in bread or whatever.
Really?
Hmm
for me, it's just a really weird thing that I eat cereals with milk, and like 2 hours later, I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm constantly cursing and very close to crying. And the
I do
next
that
day
with
I just
spicy
fucking do
food.
it again.
You're supposed to do
every
that while
single
you eat
time.
cereal.
Do what?
You're supposed to be angry while you're eating cereal.
No, I'm angry afterwards.
Oh,
Ruining
Marta
fucking
says she is
tunnels.
allergic to raw onion. It's okay if they are cooked, however. Now, I'm allergic to habanero peppers. I haven't gotten
Really?
brave enough to try anything hotter.
Hmm
But if I'm near habanero or smell habanero, it'll start closing me up and I'll have to remove myself. I should probably talk to a doctor about that and get an EpiPen, but
No.
I like to live dangerously.
Razer has a Visa card now. It has an LED on it.
Yeah. Didn't I
I'm-
post that one earlier? Yeah, I
Are you-
posted in our group, buddy.
Are you shitting me?
I
on.
posted in a group chat.
Did you?
Like,
Where? I don't
Uh,
believe you, Julian. I think Sean told me about this first.
3 hours and 36 minutes ago, I posted a tweet from Ash who was referring to the
Oh yeah.
message.
I didn't look at the
Yeah.
quote tweet
Oh.
until way later.
Taking out my gamer Visa card.
Just so you guys know what I'm talking
Oh
about,
my
I'm gonna
God.
send this here.
Please, why? Why is this?
I think I just immediately blocked that out of my brain.
Fuck! I'm unrealistically mad about that.
Welcome to 20.
There's more important things going on right now than LED fucking Visa cards. God, fuck.
I don't know, man. My mouse is telling a different story right now.
Do you have to charge it?
Fuck you.
Just imagine there's a little micro USB connection. On that.
Just go fuck right off with this shit. No,
I just hope it's like glow in the dark. Does it really have an LED in it?
It does on the
lady,
graphics,
I'll
so-
get that one. Tips fedora. Comes in pants. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. How many good boy points does it take to get one of those? Christ almighty. Are you?
Using it gives you achievements.
It lights up when it detects you're about to get laid. Yeah, it's form of protection, Sleffy.
Fuck! Please stop right now. Let's talk about something else. Jeffrey Dahmer. Was he completely
segue.
wrong? Yes or no?
What a segue.
All right, gamers.
So,
I have to go
like-
feed my dog, so I'm gonna end things
Yeah.
here.
Aw.
This has been the Brocast.
We were going to do something tomorrow, weren't we?
I mean, I'm free, so we might as well take advantage while you
Oh,
got me.
I remember now. We were going to do Detention, which is from the same devs who made Devotion.
That's the Korean game, right? Is that
Taiwanese.
Taiwan? Okay. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to racist. I just have bad memory.
I am not 100% sure if I
Devotion was the one that was banned,
tomorrow.
right? Because of the
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You cannot obtain it in stores.
and it wasn't it like because of the anti Hong Kong police thing or something. Was it?
There was like an Easter egg that made fun of the Chinese president.
Yeah, the Pooh Bear
So-
thingy, right?
Yep. And so they pulled their publisher license.
And it wasn't it because that he said that Taiwan is basically China or something like that. Was that what started the whole thing off?
There's a lot.
Yeah, because he's like Mr. Winnie the Pooh, right? In the
Mhm.
bondage, Jean Xiaoping or
As
whatever.
I said, I'm not 100% sure if I'm available tomorrow, but I would be available on Thursday. However, Kyle is not available.
I'm not available on
Thursday.
Thursdays. No,
Aw.
no, Thursdays
figure
are
it
a
out.
real long day because that's when we get all our trucks. So I'm
Mhm.
busy because I
I'm
service
gonna
9
keep you updated.
stores.
Right. Well, thank you, June Flower, for these great games.
Absolutely, June. This was wonderful.
This
I
was
loved
a good
the
June
artwork.
Flower Power Hour.
Thanks for giving us the
Sleffy
opportunity.
And Sean, thank you for the fantastic music.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity to play this and
Yes.
have a little bit of a laugh and get together again because we needed this.
It's been a while.
Indeed, we did. Yeah, it has been a chaotic last few months with Julian getting bigger brain for smart making and
Still
me
not smart
doing-
enough to actually understand Labyrinth, though.
June says, thanks for putting them into your brains. June, thank you for putting them out there for us to take into our brains. They
Mhm.
were absolutely wonderful little side things to do while the Rona's taking care of everything else and taking all the fun out of our lives. And
By the
I'm
way,
stuck in the house with
June-
all of my children, and it's maddening, and I can't get away, and I don't know what to do.
One last question. June, do you have anything else left to plug? Do you have any financial websites like a Ko-fi
Yes,
or
have you got a
Patreon?
Patreon?
If so, please post.
I don't have a lot of money right
Otherwise-
now, but I will support it when and how I can. But yeah, let us plug away.
Well, both games are pay what you want on itch.io, and both soundtracks are pay what you want on Bandcamp. So
I just don't know how much.
June says
it-
Saccharine Playground is my other game that is much harder. So there is, and will make you bleed. So there you go.
Great.
Saccharine Playground
that's
is
a good
something
game. It's a Metroidvania kind of.
Oh,
Very nice.
Sold.
All right. Well, I will have to check that out. June says that's all I want to plug. Well, thank you, June. Thanks for everybody for paying attention to us and sticking around while we rambled and yelled at video games and about video games. And I talked about movies, which happens a lot. If you're in my presence for more than 5 minutes, I'm gonna talk about movies.
Good.
So
Thanks for
thank you,
watching,
Julian
everyone.
and Sean, for having me yet again. We'll
You're a
have to.
staple of this.
I still want to thank you, you ungrateful shitlord.